Well, it starts romantically enough. This person once felt that there was no life on Earth without you. Maybe they didn't even know you, but they sensed the connection somewhere. They wanted to find you. They felt they couldn't do this life without you. It's like this person was living half alive. But something triggered them, and they transformed. This is a horoscope tarot reading for Cancer love life from August 7th through to August 17th, 2020. Let's get to it. What does Cancer need to know about their current situation? We got 2 cards for you and 2 cards for your love interest, soulmate, twin flame, whatever your situation. Just know that the first 2 cards are for you. For you, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Temperance card. Wow, starting off with 2 major arcanas. Some major energy in this reading, some major changes. The universe is getting involved here. Seems like a soulmate contract is not engaging. When people think about destiny, they think they have total power over it, an ability to do whatever they want. That's true when it comes to our God-given ability to create. But before we choose a life, we make a soul contract to perform some sort of duty while we're here. And it's usually with a soul from a past life, someone we trust, a twin flame. But someone here is not playing ball, and the universe is now stepping in. I feel this is your person because the next card is the Temperance card, another divine intervention card. Temperance indicates that you are truly in touch with who you are inside, with your goals, with your moral compass. The Temperance card is one of the best cards you can get. It should signify a harmonious relationship where you and your partner find a perfect balance of love, commitment, and respect. But because the Wheel of Fortune already made us aware of the circumstances, Temperance is here to have your back, letting you know to take some rest and relaxation while the universe sorts out your partner. This should be funny. And I only say it should be funny because when someone negs on a contract, the universe messes with them. If you have your eye on this person already, you have a front row seat to watch them try to swim against the current. It should become more and more of a spectacle until they start listening to what the universe is showing them and realigning with their destiny, with their soul contract. I probably shouldn't do this, but what the hell? Let's have a sneak peek on how the universe plans on fucking with your person. If you're a cross watcher. Okay, so the 9 of Swords. I swear on everything holy that there's a process of how I pick these cards, and it doesn't involve me looking at them. I'll start including it in an upcoming video for any skeptics watching. I just need a glass table to film it from underneath, and I'll start doing that. And the next card is the 5 of Wands. This person is already going through a dark night of the soul. It kind of reminds me of that Justin Timberlake song. You know, the one that he made to get back at Britney after she cheated on him? Right before she shaved her head and showed her cooch?
Should I draw attention to my groin area as well?
Now you get it, yeah.
I could do a camel.
Do a classic camel.
Okay.
It's never out of style. That looks good.
Pretty good, huh?
Cry me a river. I don't know why I'm having so much fun with this. Oh, so the 9 of Swords is a card of mental anguish, remorse, guilt. Guilt, you say? Did this person not treat you very well, Cancer? If that's the case, then this person now feels the pain they may have caused you. But regardless, this person is not sleeping well. They feel tired all the time, chronic fatigue. They have diverged from their life's mission, and it seems the universe is using their body to try to tell them something is wrong. To the point that it's bothering them, and they may not even know why. But they will. Sounds like the universe will make sure of that. The Five of Wands tells me that there's a clash of personalities between you. I feel it was you who followed your intuition and identified them as being your person. Then something went terribly wrong. It's like their ego got in the way. This person does not want you to take control. This person's ego is out of whack, and the universe knows it. I feel it's gonna use their ego against them until they're so pent up with aggression, irritation, and frustration that they know they have no other option but to dissolve this rough, defensive, territorial ego. I wish I was there to watch this unfold. This stuff cracks me up. As long as it's not happening to me. Anyway, Cancer, I love you. This shit's better than the movie for me. What other sadistic enjoyment can I get from this reading? Okay, I know. What caused Cancer's person to veer off course? Why are they negging on the soul contract? We have the Death card. Nice. The Seven of Pentacles. The Emperor. And the Two of Swords. Well, it starts romantically enough. This person once felt that there was no life on Earth without you. Maybe they didn't even know you, but they sensed the connection somewhere. They wanted to find you. They felt they couldn't do this life without you. It's like this person was living half alive. But something triggered them, and they transformed. They started to put a great deal of time to focus on something they wanted to achieve, and made it happen. And then they embraced the transformation, seeing potential in themselves. This person began to see themselves as someone who is strong, someone who perseveres, someone who can bring out what they want into fruition. Totally self-reliant. They began suppressing their emotions and dominated it by logic, mind over heart. They made their dreams a reality. But then things turned. Their strength transformed into weakness, and they couldn't adapt, stuck in place and couldn't move. They became confused, conflicted, blind, unwilling to see the truth. I feel your person has developed a false sense of entitlement, a God complex of sorts. I feel whatever success they had in their past has inflated their ego to a point that it isolates them. It's ridiculous, right? You've got yourself a type A control freak twin flame. If you've already met this person, you can expect a part of them must know that you're the one, and it scares the hell out of their ego. Can you imagine how messed up it would be for a person with a type A personality, with a rigidly organized, highly achieving daily regimen, obsessively doing the things that always brought them success, but now nothing seems to work out? If you're a normal person and you've ever been frustrated, times that by 10. And that's how they're gonna be feeling once the universe really gets to it. I kind of feel bad for laughing now, because it's gonna suck for them. So let's switch focus. What will it be like once our Cancer and their person finally unite? We have the Hierophant, the Devil card, the Knight of Wands, and the World card. The Hierophant is the marriage and commitment card of the major arcana. So you can expect your relationship to become more committed and begin moving towards new relationship milestones when this card appears. It indicates that you and your partner share the same values and goals. This connection is moving towards a sacred union. Whenever I see the Devil card following a holy card such as a priestess or the Hierophant, I feel it represents tantric sex. So if you don't know what that is, you probably will. The Knight of Wands could indicate moving to a new country, or it represents you both will be driven by a fiery ambition on a quest for your dreams. And that any ventures you take on will likely be more successful than either of you hoped. And the World card reaffirms the soulmates have found each other, and the world requires nothing more to complete them. The universe will be smiling upon you and luck will be on your side. This is destined. In the extended reading, we'll look at what will happen if our Cancer reaches out to the love interest at this time. What will happen if our Cancer waits for the love interest to reach out to them instead? And we ask, what message is there for our Cancer's highest good? Please join me. There'll be a preview of it at the end of this video, and the link is down below in the description. But now for the Twin Flame Energy Forecast. Twin flames, or soulmates as some call them, share a very special energy bond. When one has an overabundance of energy, the other has an undersupply. And the energy shifts moment to moment to whomever needs it more. That's what makes twin flames so powerful when they're together, because they balance one another out. This is Cancer's Twin Flame Energy Forecast for August 7th through to August 17th, 2020. We have the Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. You will begin this time period feeling full of confidence. Everything you need, you should have in abundance when this card appears. Around the 12th, you'll be feeling motivated and inspired in your chosen path in life. And coming up to the 17th, you'll be dealing with someone who's trying something underhanded or trying to deceive you in some way. Listen to your intuition and do not allow yourself to be manipulated. And now for your twin flame. What are the energy shifts for Cancer's twin flame at this time? We have the Queen of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Your twin flame will begin this time period feeling a big increase in their intuitive powers, listening to their inner voice and opening their heart. Perhaps this is where they begin coming to the realizations about the connection you share. Around the 12th, they may be provoked and have to stand up for their beliefs. So someone may be challenging their belief system, calling their morals into question, or trying to ridicule or harass them. This could be someone close to them trying to influence them away from you. And coming up to the 17th, they may feel the need to seek solitude or sanctuary and begin listening to their own inner wisdom once more. They may be at a point of mental unrest brought about by some sort of crisis. I feel this is exactly the divine intervention we've been discussing. In summary, it seems these cards tell us both your energies will be balanced at the beginning of the time period, with both of you moving along paths towards this connection. Around the 12th, the energy balance will switch to favor you, as you stay true to the path of unification, while they get provoked into second-guessing their feelings for you, and maybe trying to repress them again. And coming up to the 17th, both your energies will balance out, as you will be caught up in a situation of having to deal with someone dishonest, while your twin flame is in a state of anxiety and goes in a process of introspection. Well, that's it for the first part of this reading. Regardless of whether you're with your twin flame or not, make some fun plans for around the 7th and around the 17th, when both of you and your twin flame's energies are most balanced. because this is the best time to be out, connecting with people, and experiencing synchronicities. And keep in mind to be more selective of your activities around the 12th of the month, because even though you'll be feeling motivated and inspired, sometimes having too much energy can be as off-putting to the people around you as not having enough. So thank you so much to those of you who have gifted me with your donations. Your generosity has really touched me. Please like, share, and subscribe. I wish you the best in your choices. Check out the extended reading. Thank you for watching. The Queen of Cups tells me you're in no mood to be reaching out. You're establishing your boundaries. So, yeah, that's out of the question. The Two of Wands lets me know that you're open to collaborating with this person, open to making plans of some sort, and you're keeping an eye on them, hoping to hear from them. I feel you do want to communicate with them, but it needs to be them who makes the effort this time. This person could very well be at a distance from you.